Mkhulu. Welcome to our next edition of Conscious Fridays. We got the Queens here. And the Kings. Alright, Makesha, I won't ask your names. We just gonna unpack the topic here, democracy. We from the season of sets, the previous season, Rakena Koma Arts, and in that, not just in South Africa, was it Chubing, but in Swaziland, I think that's where it started a couple of weeks before South Africa. And Labatu Laba Swazini, they are fighting for this democracy. And I think they are probably unawares ukuthi Tina Le South Africa actually didn't work for us. Do you guys have an opinion on democracy and us as abantu abamnyama? Shall we start with the Queen? Okay, we'll start with Kesha. Kesha, wadi Wi-Fi, Mthethokazi.
No, man, democracy really has into right. As we can all see what's going on and how it's treating us, it's not something that is good for Africans. Its principles go against our spirituality as a whole. So, Lapo Vele, that's the foundation of it. Lies was So, Eswazini, when they were fighting for democracy versus Ubukhosi Babo, they're actually not seeing that they're fighting for the destruction of themselves, basically. Because kuyophela ubuswati lobo baziyo, and then bazokala commercialize ubona, and obviously channel them into a Western lifestyle. So in the interesting, the other days, Bone, some documents, zama passport and so forth. And you found that some countries are actually kingdoms, like Denmark, it's the Kingdom of Denmark.
What?
Finland is Kingdom of Finland.
What?
Yes. There's a lot. Spain, Kingdom of Spain. So it's countries you never thought were countries that are actually kingdoms. So why of course that is the question, and why can't we rebuild? And Mautapega, all of the African countries, Aguna Kingdom of Lesotho, Kingdom of Neswazini Pearl. Only two countries that are African that are kingdoms.
So what's okay?
So yeah.
I know, Siyabonga. But then my counter question, or not counter,
Sure.
Yeah, maybe it is. Question is, they are operating in a kingdom of some sort, but their situation is almost similar to us. You know, the people at the bottom of the food chain are at the bottom of the food chain. The king was seen splurging and buying all these crazy things. So are they still within the kind of kingdoms that we need to be operating in as abantu abamnyama?
Well, obviously, those kingdoms are not based on Moya.
Can I ask the next Kesha to take that one? So goes that Kesha.
Governance because of thina sikhalela ukhosi, and ukhosi ukhona sibonayo ukhosi apparently ungaphatha abantu kahle. So makuleka lento yomoya ebukhosini ngibona kuba nenkinga enkulu, not knowing ukuthi inkosi eyangali nomoya or kanjani, but thina mina ngibona ukuthi ukuleka komoya kuyiyo inkinga, ukuleka kwama-principles okwazi isiko ngokuthi inkosi yona self yini and play what role for abantu, because I don't think ukuthi abantu banga-rebel against you ukuthi bajabulile, and inkosi umuntu kumele ajabulise abantu. So this democratic system abafuna ukuyifaka izobacikelela phansi kokugcina kunalento abacabanga ukuthi inkosi yabo ibayenza yona. And I'm not saying ukuthi inkosi right, but this democratic system mina ngifuna ukuphuma kuyo mina as an individual nje. South Africa ingenza ukuthi abantwana bethu basidelele, singabe ne-structure morally nje asibonakali as abantu abamnyama. So mabazoyifaka eSwazini, I think bazobe balwa straight namathonga wabo, straight African belief yabo system. thina le esifuna ukuyivusa. So I'm really hurt mangizobona abantu abamnyama bakhalile idemocracy lethi sifuna uyisa kabuhlungu kanje. Then angazi ukuthi singalungisa kanjani but then ngithi babekezele kancane manje eSwazini yazi angazi ngayenzakala kanjani or ngingabuya inkosi yenyo ngikwenza amanye ama rituals kubonakala ukuthi kanti or kumenywe wona lo moya kube yiwo show ukuthi kahle kahle kumele senzeni ngoba the current democratic system abafuna ukuyifaka mina ayifona ngiboni izobafaka angibona abantu iyoba drown ukugcina ncinci
mina okay manje okay ngiyeza ku ibambela Kehla angazi dona around to that ngifuna nokufaka nale comment yokuthi there was a picture circulating I think 2019 or in sengibona the yellow soldiers njengoba bakhuluma ngabo bebagcoke amabhayi waseSwazini and also feathers. Yeah, that shook me a little bit. So Kehla, can you hop onto the topic?
Yazi into ebuhlungu ukuthi singabantu silahlekelwe uthina sithathelwe ubuthina kithi kodwa lesikhathi esesiphila kuso manje sekufikile leso sikhathi sokuthi umuntu omnyama aqale azibuze imibuzo ngakho konke lokho akwaziyo akufundile lokho thunakho uyakwazi kumele siqale sibheke ukuthi manje ukwenzela ini lokho the education that was we fed esifunzwe yona isiyenzela ini because the democracy lena into engibonayo what it does it prepares us to be better slaves for them and the more you think ukuthi wena you are learned ne the more ukuthi ufundile that's you are actually growing your ego and when I will realize lento le because lempi it's not physical so bona the western people are physical people and thina we singabantu bomoya so emoyeni le democracy is a conflict emoyeni le democracy iya conflict akithi zachayisana asiphambani so manje sekufike leso sikhathi sokulungiswa bomuntu omnyama so it's now we need to ask ourselves ukuthi sibuya kuphi singobani ingani umuntu omnyama umhlaba wonke jikelele azithola akulesimo lesi akuzo it's this democracy eyavotelwa ogogo nokhokho yabona so I think mele siqale sibhekene ke ukuthi umuntu omnyama yini emlungele siqale ukwenza ngendlela then ngiyacabanga ukuthi sinqobile
Makhosi Kehla, we know you got extra fire content. Yes, so Kehla, I interrupted you lapho. Yes, wena uthi ngalento le ukuthi bakhalela njengo Aniku lapho would say democracy. Demonstration of crazy.
Ngahle sicala ngizongena lapha kule question ama kings. Ngithi yonke into bayalike sibheke into ukuthi yini asikwazi ukuthi sibone umuntu ahlala alapha abantu masimbize ngomechanic. Asikwazi ukuthola umuntu obalima simbize ngelawyer. Asikwazi umuntu ukhulumela abantu ecourt city accountant. Sibheke insenzi yakho yenzayo. It's important sibheke insenzi yomuntu.
Sure.
All right. I-Prime Minister ubani? Prime Minister is someone ophethe abantu obhatala isangoma. And so lanta kusamakhosi. Imisebenzi yabo ngakho ba ama prime ministers. Igama ukuthi abakhosi. Asikwazi bafethu kusibisa amanzi wabizo ngotshwala. Mesibini lento le mengamanzi ngamanzi. Umuntu oholayo ebhatala samo i-Prime Minister. Wesongafaka igama ukuthi inkosi sesiyakhohliswa. Ama prime minister ke la ngisakhohlisa ukhosi kahle kahle akwakabi khona. Laba bayithu uSwazini nilisuthu. Ama prime minister including ama kings. I mean, if you told inkosi ubhatala, inkosi mele ibhatala abantu. Bafithi ngeke inkosi inabantu abayi 2 million baphansi kwayo. Bahluka igaya 1 rand every day. Ina 2 million every day inkosi emanti ngamalini. Umuntu wena inkosi yesikuthanda sinahloko ukudala keep 1 rand every day. Si 2 million emanti ngamalini. A day una 2 million rands emanti ngamalini. Lani bakhola 15,000 rand. Ukuthi banabantu abamona 1 million every day. sibuye la kudemocracy lapha amakhosi mankhehla ngimekuthamela amakhosi ahlaliswa phansi afundiswe ukuthi pheke uyaluza uyarojwa abantu bangabakunikeza imali iphinda leyo kunikeza yona per month bayiphinde ka1000 abantu bakho and we are prepared nezinkosi ethu ezisilila to light sinikeza 1 rand every day kuyakho umuntu ongahlwa keep 1 rand every day and umuntu abheka mhlambe 18 sinamaxhosa sinamaxhosa mangabheka sibo ma 5 million inkosi amaxhosa bazinikeza 1 rand every day kusho every day ne 5 million makhehla ina malini yonkosi ngakhona ukwenza ibhenki ngakhona ukwenza isikole ngakwenza yonke into you understand njalo manje because of amakhosi langa ama prime ministers actually order they cannot do that they cannot even think of that is possible abacabanga ukuthi is possible ukwenza ngaleyo nto leyo sibuye kule democracy ke esiphethe makhehla democracy basically promote yonke into evil basically ene why ba promote into evil yobuya la makhehla thina ngama kings nama queens ngama we are gods and so it's important ukuthi basingcolise siphume kule evil esiyiyo. Ancestral into democracy ukuthi umntwana omncane unepower of umuntu omdala and they cannot ukuthi umntwana omncane mina ngizazi nga 20 years there's no way ukuthi bengazi lento engiyazi manje engisonye into nge 20 years iyazi mina ngisho kumele imamele into nje into imamelani into nge 20 years sho always ukuthi makhethi democracy masingajula deep ne everything ayisho ngayo ngathatha the whole day literally the whole day 24 hours ngikhuma ngayo ngitshela ukuthi uzolimala la detail ungadlalili kuyo ba idemocracy demonstrate
ekurepeni gogo uyelo kuzombuzo ngokuthi ubona amasotsha agcoka izinto eziyelo nani
yellow soldiers.
so the reason why zonke lezi zinto lezenzakala it's because of yona le cancer le democracy and icindezela umuntu omnyama iyincindeze kumuntu omnyama and umuntu omnyama angaka understand ukuthi democracy yini we will still see this until umuntu omnyama are decolonized.
Now coming to the cool kid, Thokoza Kesha. I actually had a question for you, but now I forgot. But ungachula on democracy. Oh yes, my question. So njengoba bekhalela kanje, how financially and economically, how has democracy worked for us? As example,
we don't own anything. We're begging for jobs. Like emhlabeni wethu cabanga sinomhlaba, we produce sinawonke ama mineral straight in our necks la. Mara we are the ones on our knees right now as abantu ababesizwe simnyama. Ikhona into enjalo. So labantu laba mame democracy ngale into ezenzakala kuyoba mnandi babathembisa imisebenzi nani cabanga emhlabeni wakho bekuthembisa umsebenzi ukuthi kube vuwe ukubha lento leyo uyenza imali uyiproducer like emhlabeni wakho. So lento leyo for mina ngidabukisa shem ngoba yongena zonke le athi bathi ama investor amabasho ama investor bazobe bahleli lapha kuma investors conference zingene bese zogubha umhlaba wenu macata abanthembisa imisebenzi bese as usual vele nofana njenge South Africa bese bancala nizilwela bathi nofana neZimbabwe eningale. So into ebhlungu ngaleyo mina into engisho ukuthi sinomhlaba sina yonke into sina wonke umnotho asishodi ngalabantu thina nje kumele sihlanganeni sibe collective sizenzeleni into yethu asishodi ngabo futhi ukuhlangana kwethu nje kuphela game over like system yawo overnight asidingi just esiningi sidinga ukuhlangana and just do yonke into ekuyethu siphumeni kulabantu asidingi kulwa stop ispam stop inet sijule emoyeni sayunite kuphela bese sinobile ngempilo.
See you later, Queen Thokoza Ntokazi. All right, so if democracy angithi by I think a strict definition, I'm sure there's more to it, but a majority rules. And then in 94, I remember I was holding my mother's hand, Rilo Vota, you know, so was a Rilo Vota, and indeed the majority took over, but how come the majority is still in a worst state? It is a west and worst state. States, and Mkhulu also touching on the content we're exposed to. You know, we don't even know Queen Nsingiza. you know. So what is your opinion, Kokoka democracy?
My opinion about democracy, hey? About democracy and politics, it's an illusion. They're just giving people an illusion of something that is not there. We understand that, because hence you are saying, Uri, they say the majority rules. The majority rule only on paper, man, you vote. But then after that, it's only the minority that makes decisions. Because we are never involved in the decision making. We are never asked. Even the constitution and everything, we the people, we were never involved, we were never asked. And a lot of things that are being imposed on us, like with what's happening right now, what's happening, if you don't do this is going to happen. The constitution is being amended without us knowing as we go, every time. Yeah, now, there's a curfew, we have to, you see, so, Lento balola eSwaziland, as Baba was saying, Mkhulu was saying, ubukhosi, you can't be inkosi and you are funded. So you are a prime minister. And but in democracy now, it's not going to work for them because it's not working for us. As abantu abamnyama singabantu bomoya, because as a person you're supposed to govern yourself. Masihamba kahle when we are aligned with who we are. You understand?
All right, well, wrap it up here. Anybody else wants to say 20 seconds something?
Mina ngifuna ukubacela ngithi ngiyacela nje eSwazini ababekezele kancane shem. Hayi ashema ababekezele kancane. I-democracy izoba yenzani?
Because
Mabacela umoya izophendula ungalahli ubukhosi Makhehla, ngicela bahlala nebukhosini. Lungisani umkhosi belungisani indlela nasebukhosini, ungablahli ubukhosi Makhehla. Ngoba lezayo le ngizofuna ngafuna ukufana njenge South Africa nohola abantu abangaphathi kahle, abangathathi kahle ekhaya.
oh, but Makhehla, before say rapper though, but like with my question that I was asking Mkhehla earlier on, because babona also I see example into him, to, so what are they returning to? Bayilungisa kanjani ke le ndaba yasebukhosini?
No, they have to return to Kemet. They need to focus on the content.
From top up, from where, bottom down? Was it bottom up?
All angles, like everybody I guess needs to focus on Calender. Once you refocus on Calender, you unite tongue, bottom up,
Side,
up, bottom, side, whatever. So I think the best way for them to go, because we all know it's not so yeah. And that's what the people need to do. They need to take ownership of again. Uskabali Prime Minister somewhere, or someone offending the Prime Minister as to be Hoshi. It must be the people who are no ki Hoshari.
So thank you guys for tuning in to Conscious Fridays, Conscious with a K, #Black Unity, #Black Economy, Black Unity for the Black Economy. Hotel.